निरंजना का जना और माधव गणपुले का गना। #जनगण।
अरे वाह, क्या बात है।
बहुत सही है।
सच्चे देशभक्त हो आप।
There are many ways to portray the political atmosphere of one's time on film. One is through fantasy, as we can see in the 1980 film Hirok Raja Deshe by Satyajit Ray, which was a jibe at the Indira Gandhi government's suppression of dissent and the muzzling of the media. Another is through satire, as was seen in Jaane Bhi Do Yaro, which talks about the price whistleblowers pay for calling out corruption. But how do you symbolize and talk about these issues in a real life situation, which is a lot more pathetic than it is funny? Let's find out by studying the symbolism of Choked. If you haven't watched it yet, this would be a good time to stop the video because I'm about to spoil everything. Choked is the story of the Indian economy portrayed largely through the relationship between a woman and her husband in a housing society where everyone is looking out for themselves. Our protagonist Sarita is the sole breadwinner of the family. She works at a local bank. The moment Sarita is introduced, these are the words used by the bank customer.
बस यही माँ खा जाती है भारत माता, साला मशीन तक पे भरोसा नहीं होता.
These words refer to Sarita, who symbolizes a number of things, namely the hardworking Indian, the backbone of the economy, but at the same time she also symbolizes the Reserve Bank of India, the guardian of the Indian economy. And beyond that, she also symbolizes India herself, the Bharat Mata. A recurring theme in the film is Sarita's broken dreams of becoming a singer. This symbolizes how India was on the rise on the world stage and was about to become an economic superpower, but something stopped her, and now she is haunted by her broken dreams of becoming the golden bird or the Sone ki Chidiya once again. If Sarita is India and the guardian of the economy, her husband, Sushant, is the government. Sushant symbolizes the privileged, the dependent, those who don't earn their keep in the economy but often take a heavy toll on it. On one hand, Sarita is keeping an eye out for negative elements that could hurt her family.
इसमें कीड़े तो नहीं निकलेंगे ना?
भाभी जी पूछ के हमसे नहीं घुसते उसमें कीड़े, अपने आप घुस जाते हैं.
And on the other hand, we have Sushant, who spends his days uncaringly disinterested in the problems of the house. The rest of the building somehow always seems to be involved in the matters of Sarita's life. These people could represent a number of external elements, but mainly they are the citizens of India who don't really know what's going on between the higher ups.
क्या चल रहा है तुम दोनों के बीच में?
The citizens will often assume that the RBI has enough money to provide for everything.
बैंक गवर्नमेंट की है ना, पगार तो अच्छी होगी तेरी.
Now, if this building is our democracy, then that shady guy with all the cash upstairs is all of the corruption and black money. He is faceless and voiceless, and it's only the money that we see him depositing into the drain. Now, this whole plumbing system of this building represents the economy of India. What is choking the economy? Black money and corruption. It's not just one house, but the whole building that's suffering because of the broken economy.
अभी टेम्पोररी लगा दिया हूँ, सारा माल इसमें जाएगा, ठीक है, बाद में इस पाइप को चेंज करवा लीजिएगा.
This plumber just told us that he's done a quick fix for the economy, but the whole system has to be changed for proper functioning. Now, while India spends her time working hard, putting her life in order, and the government spends it playing the blame game and fighting criticism, there is also young India portrayed by Sameer, who is watching the recklessness of his father and literally counting his mistakes. Now it's the country and the RBI that is having to deal with the debt crisis created by the government.
तुम्हें कैसे पता मैंने उससे पैसे लिए?
तुम्हारे लोग मुझसे तब भी आते हैं जब तुम्हारा कुछ कर्जा होता है.
The government is tired of the bland potatoes that the country is serving up in the name of GDP growth. But the country has a simple reply to that.
आलू को आलू ही खिलाऊंगी ना. पनीर खाना है तो पनीर बनो.
While India struggles to hold herself together, she is reminded of a humiliation by her government that still pretends that they are in India's glory days.
वो घर भर मेरी फोटो लगा रखी है गाने की. घर में घुसती हूँ ना तो ऐसे लगता है कि वो फोटोज मुझ पर हंस रही है. जो भी मन में है ना सरिता, बोल देना चाहिए। तो मेरे को देख, शर्माती थी, किसी को कुछ बोला नहीं, इसलिए अकेली रह गई ना।
When Thais says these words, it reminds one of the plight of the Indian citizen who has been left to their own devices because they never questioned the government. While Sarita gets grim flashbacks of her choking on stage, she hears the choking of the pipeline, and for the first time, money comes out of it. Now, this is only a small fraction of all the black money that's there upstairs, and it corresponds to the tiny sums of black money that comes back to India in the form of foreign investment, etc. But what Sarita does with the money is quite interesting. She wears a gajra in her hair and pays off a bit of her husband's debt. This shows that the little bit of black money that comes back to the country is barely enough to put up a front of a beautiful progressive Bharat with a broken economy. Meanwhile, at home, Sushant is always complaining and Sarita is always fixing the plumbing issues.
पहले भी कहा, अब भी कह रही हूँ, कभी कभी सर झुका लिया करो।
That is the RBI asking the government to own up to its mistakes sometimes. The only time Sushant does get the plumber is when Sarita has guests over. The government is humiliating India before the world with its economic sanctions. The bickering between the RBI and the government is shown beautifully in this scene when Sarita and Sushant wake Sameer up to justify their stance.
सुनते हो मैं जब बात कर रही हूँ
की बात क्यों कर रही हो तुम?
क्योंकि जब मैं बात कर रही हूँ तो कहीं सुनते हो क्या मेरी बात?
हाँ तो सुन रहा हूँ ना अभी, इसीलिए पता चल रहा है कि तू
In the middle of all this, the bomb drops.
500 का नोट गया।
किधर गया?
1000 का नोट गया। हाँ? बंद कर दिया ना उन्होंने।
किसने?
मोदी ने।
Thai's manic laughter summarizes the country's reaction to demonetization. Everyone tried to see the benefits while they were crying on the inside. Sushant thinks this is a masterstroke, but Sarita knows how much is on the line. Even as Sushant celebrates, Sarita's life becomes 10 times harder. Her work at the bank is not just a depiction of the ground reality of demonetization, but also a reminder of the RBI's struggle to dole out new notes quickly. While common people stand in line, a random wedding procession passes by. It is a reference to the infamous Reddy wedding which made the news for its opulence while the country struggled for cash. You can read about it on the link in the description. The government sings its own praises, but the hard-working Indian and the RBI don't have the time to sing Modi's praises.
तुम्हारा प्रॉब्लम क्या है मोदी जी से?
मेरा मोदी जी से कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, तुमसे प्रॉब्लम है सुशांत। जान निकल रही है मेरी बैंक में,
कोई रो रहा है, कोई मर रहा है। 24 घंटे काम करो और वापस आओ तो घर साफ नहीं रहता।
The people toil all day while the government refuses to do the bare minimum.
कुछ है नहीं, ये लो करो साफ, बोलो प्रधानमंत्री।
Sarita's position as a banker makes her the one everyone is depending on. But at the same time, the same people are gossiping about her. She is becoming the object of ridicule because of Sushant's shady business plans. India is succumbing to the malicious dealings of the corrupt. Sarita needs the money and she doesn't know what else she can do. Meanwhile, it's still her job to get Sushant's money exchanged. Sushant says that he has landed a job at Amit Trivedi's studio. This is a new hope for the government to start doing actual work. Unless...
मैं क्या करना चाहता हूँ उससे क्या फर्क पड़ता है? वो चाय बनाने बोलेगा तो चाय बनाऊंगा, वो झाड़ू मारने बोलेगा झाड़ू मारूंगा.
Well, that's not a government's job, is it? While even more people become dependent on Sarita in the form of Thai's guests, she finds the new 2000 rupee notes in the choked drain. This signifies that some corrupt dealings have in fact been negatively affected and India is getting back a minuscule portion of her money. But Sarita spends this money rather superficially on better material objects for the house, signified by fake flowers that have no smell. Sushant is angry that Sarita is sitting on a hoard of money but refusing to pay off his debts. And so the RBI's reply to the government is...
ना पड़ता है सुशांत, तुम्हारे हर कर्जे को निपटाने लगी ना तो घर में दाल चावल के पैसे नहीं बचेंगे।
What's interesting in the middle of this fight is Sarita's complaint about Sameer getting heavy.
उठाओ इसको, मैं नहीं उठा सकती.
तुम जवाब दो पहले सरिता.
Sushant pays no heed to Sarita's request. This depicts the government ignoring the future of India, which is becoming a heavy burden to bear.
पार्टी के 3,000 रुपए क्यों नहीं लिखे?
तुमने मेरे पर्स को छुआ?
That's the government always trying to grab at the RBI's purse. Since Sushant has started crying, Sarita takes all her hidden cash to the bank. She's interrupted by Reddy, a man Sushant is indebted to, but Sushant suddenly saves the day with a wad of cash. Now Sarita is sitting at the bank going through the final phase of the return of the banknotes when a bunch of robbers attack the bank. The robbers to me represent the absconding defaulters of India who are currently living comfortably abroad after running away with all of the public's money and breaking the public banking system, just when it was starting to recover. After this, for the first time, we get to listen to the whole song that Sarita was singing. It seems to be India's ode to her people and her government, saying that she will forever put up with what we give her. And that's why perhaps her name is Sarita, the flowing river. But then we cut to this phase. Sarita actually feels like she can never win, that she'll never be the superpower. Finally, the tax department tracks down some of the black money and reconnects some of the money stolen from the bank to Sarita. At this point, Sarita finds out that Sushant has known about the black money in the plumbing system for God knows how long, right to the bottom of the drainage system. What the tax department recovers is only about 1% of all the black money, while 99% of it is put back into circulation by the residents of the building.
वो लोगों ने कितना ठूस के रखा है देख.
Those who circulate this black money are the first to express fake concern.
पड़ोसी किस लिए होते हैं? हाँ, मैं हूँ, हाँ, है कि नहीं? मैं भी हूँ, हाँ.
At the end, Sushant does fix the plumbing, but we know that the building's drainage system or economy is still a mess. The very final scene in the film is a complete dream sequence, just for the sake of one last jibe at the Indian public.
कितना अमाउंट है? हाँ?
किसी के अकाउंट में 15 लाख रुपया कभी नहीं जाता, वो उनको भी मालूम है और आपको भी मालूम है और देश की जनता को भी मालूम है.
Choked is ultimately warning us that with a choked flow of cash and a choked economy, India cannot be rid of corruption. Not while the corrupt choke her system. The title also says, Paisa bolta hai. Money speaks. And when India's money is looted and her economy broken, repeatedly, she chokes, loses her voice, and the Sone ki chidiya can no longer sing. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. A special shout out to Sayami Kher, Roshan Matthew and Amruta Subhash, who did a phenomenal job in the film. I just want to point out that everything I've said in the video are my observations and they may differ from the creators. So you let me know if you have any observations of your own, your theories, what the subtext of the film is, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Oh, and yes, don't forget to like, share and subscribe as always. Please subscribe, please. Okay, bye.